Alright, I'm gonna make two separate videos. One about Durant, and this one. The Raptors are acquiring center Jakob Poeltl for Kem Birch, a protected 2024 first round pick and 2 second round picks. So the Raptors draft pick next year is protected. So if the Raptors finish in the bottom something, alright, this trade's better than what I was thinking of, but yeah, because Kem Birch wasn't doing anything for us. Jakob Poeltl, we'll see what he can do with the Raptors. I don't know what the fuck are they doing. They still better sell. They still should get rid of Van Vliet and OG, but Jakob Poeltl, an old friend, is back on the team. He didn't look that good the game against the Raptors. But let's look up his stats. As for Kem Birch, I'm happy he's gone because he's done nothing with the what are they called? The Raptors. What are they called? So Jakob Poeltl's 7-1. That's a good thing. He's a center. 12.1 points per game, 9.1 rebounds, 3.1 assists. Didn't play good against us today, but looking back, I kind of like the trade-ish. 2 second round picks, and it's a protected first round pick for 2024. So we're not sacrificing this year's draft pick to get Poeltl this year. So, and we better resign him if that's the fucking plan. So, or else we give up 2 second round picks for nothing. So, 2024 protected first round pick for Jakob Poeltl. I like that. Let's see what he can do with Toronto, man. He's a center, 7'1". Hopefully the Raptors do more trades to acquire draft capital and not get rid of draft capital. Let's go back to the tweet. So Woj broke it. Yeah. So it's still weird that we're doing this. Like, I don't know what Masai's thinking. Doug, in what world is Koloko a year away? Doug Smith said Koloko's... Yeah, and Kevin Durant to the Suns, I'll make another video right after. Suns are training for Kevin Durant. Yeah. I'll get to that. But I want to go... Jakob Poeltl's first on my list because he's a Raptor. So 7-1. Didn't play that good against the Raptors. Drafted by the Raptors. Austrian boy. Center. We better give him a contract extension for like 4 years, I guess. Maybe the money that we were going to spend on Trent will go for Jakob Poeltl. I thought he was all right with the Raptors. Look at like his first 2 years with the Raptors. Obviously did nothing because JV was on the team, and then he didn't start putting up points in the last 2 years. So we gave up a protected first round pick. So repeat, if we're dog shit that year, we're probably going to keep that pick. So hopefully we're dog shit next year. But I like, I'm happy we got rid of Kem Birch. He's useless on this team. At least Jakob Poeltl's younger and, a center. He's 7'1". But yeah, what are your thoughts on this trade? We better still make moves to acquire draft capital next year. I mean, for next year and beyond, we better make draft capital moves. But we got rid of Kem Birch, which, excuse me, we got rid of Kem Birch, which he didn't do anything with his team. I knew Kem Birch was going to be moved. I guaranteed that Kem Birch was going to get moved this trade deadline. So yeah, I'm really mixed on this trade. I thought I was going to be more pissed because I thought they were going to give up this year's draft pick, but Masai's not that dumb, kind of. I don't know. I thought they were going to give up this year's draft pick, but they gave up next year's first round pick, 2 second round picks. So they're not going to have a second round pick this year. And then the pick we gave up is protected, so we're shit probably next year, or it's a lottery pick. If it's a lottery pick probably, or top something, then we will keep the pick and we'll just have Poeltl for 2 picks, which I don't mind that. So that's all I gotta say. For the Spurs, they get Jakob Poeltl. They get Kem Birch, who stinks, He's not a good player anymore. He's washed. He had one good half year with the Raptors in the game of contract. And then they get 2 second-round picks, and then possible first-round pick next year if the Raptors are like a playoff team or something, which I don't want us to be. So that's all I gotta say with this trade. I'm happy that it wasn't as bad as I thought, but I still wouldn't have done this trade because I don't want the Raptors to think they're competitive. You know, if this is the only trade we've done, then we went backwards as a team. If we trade out Anunoby for picks and just to retool the team maybe and get pick. If we trade Anunoby and we get a lot of picks for him, and we get like a haul for Anunoby, and then we get rid of Van Vliet in like the offseason for a sign and trade, maybe probably gonna happen that way, and then we can keep Trent. I don't know. I'm confused with this fucking trade. This is a confusing trade if you're a Raptor fan, because this is like a move that if you're competing, you make this move. This is not a move where you're not competing. Like, I don't know. Weird trade. We needed a center, but I don't know if Jakob Poeltl's the guy. We'll see how he plays with the Raptors again. We traded him to get a championship. Now we're bringing him back. It's weird. So, yeah, Spurs fans, you probably liked it. You probably think you would have got more for the trade. Raptor fans, you thought you were going to give up more. So that's all I got to say. Peace. And this trade is meh, in my opinion, as a Raptor fan. That's all I got to say. We'll get to the Kevin Durant shit later.